All right. It has been a very long time since I recorded a ramble. Um, I've been playing a shit ton. It's not that I haven't been playing, I just haven't gotten around to recording one, which I'm kind of frustrated about because I kept telling myself I was going to do it and then I never did. But I sort of want to make this video. Um, I'll talk about RuneScape goals for this upcoming year, everything that I've been doing the last couple of months, and sort of my plans for the future. So first, we'll go ahead and look at my bank. I feel like it's been so long since I've shown anything about this account. I'll bank those. So there is the value, 628 mil, which is honestly insane. Like it's pretty much about to pass my main. It might have already, and I've been playing on this account since May, so I'm really hype about that. Uh, this first tab is a bunch of just junk, basically, and then a bunch of like sometimes I'll have a little bit of banked XP in here, like my gems. I always cut. Um, I have some fletching stuff. I have my bones, which normally I do my daily the ecto file, my daily ecto bones from Robin. But I basically haven't been doing much Slayer recently, so I have no dragon bones left. Okay, so first tab is pretty much junk. Um, where is that? 259k broad arrows. I'll show my stats in a minute. Maybe I should show my stats first, actually. I just hit 2k total like 2 days ago or something. I got my first 99 also like a week ago, probably. I haven't done anything post max. No, not post max, post 99 yet. But I'll probably go thieve some elves at some point to get shards for my crystal armor. But anyway, so I did the 77 rune crafting grind over winter break. Uh, I'm really glad I did that. I have blood runes, of course, unlocked now. I took a really long break from farming. Not really a break, but like all I would do in terms of farming were herb runs. But I just recently started doing the good old kumquat tree. Uh, I just started doing calquats and palm trees and magic seeds whenever I get them. So that's sort of what I'm doing for farming right now. Um, well, I just finished this like last night. I finally buckled up and got within boosting range. If I drink one of those mature dwarven stouts, then I can get the Lumberge Elite Diary done. The thing that's holding me back is I need 284 quest points, which I do not have. Um, you have to get the cape. So whenever I think, let me actually look at that real quick. Sorry, the rambling is beginning. Okay, Lumberge and Draenor. I feel like I can do everything. I'm like really close, 37k. Maybe I'll go do that in a second at the Teaks over here. Um, yeah, so I need to just boost for that. Okay, so anyway, I also am now I can eat a botanical pie and boost for super combat. So that is like, I'm super hyped about that because I started doing some chambers and I had to bring in like an attack pot, a defense pot, a strength pot, which like honestly looking back, I probably didn't need the defense pot, but I had all of those taking up inventory space, and now I can just replace them with a super combat, and it feels fucking good. It's probably not even that big of a deal. Oh, I need to craft those too. Orb, I can't fucking spell. I only have 40 battle staves. That's not very many. All right. Anyway, back to the bank. So first one is it's sort of junk all quest items until I finish them off. I'm like I have some shit in here just in case because I don't know if I need them for quest or not. Then, so here are my like farming and herb supplies. These are from Nex, I think, all of those. Um, I got the dragon pick from Chaos Elemental. I'll show you my collection log at the end of this video. Um, So I did Chaos Elemental for the Dragon Pick. I just got this fish barrel like a week ago on permit number 250, which was like about 60 just on the mass world. I didn't really learn the solo method. Um, Here are my good herb seeds. I'm probably gonna get flamed on this for the comments, and like, please tell me why I need to do them because I am just being stubborn and I refuse to do farming contracts. I've never done one on this account, but these are my so whenever I would need seeds, I would just go pickpocket master farmer. Um, so please tell me why I need to do farming contracts because like I know that they're good and I should be doing them, but I just don't for some reason. So these are all grind like I just cleaned all these. These are all just from Cox, I'm pretty sure. Um, because I literally made all of my herbs into potions before I started grinding chambers because I wanted to get that overload, but I was like just a little bit short. Sorry. Okay, so I have a ton of construction XP in here. If I make these into logs, honestly, I should probably do the math and figure out how many of each of these planks I need. And like obviously I can't afford it. I I'm a broke boy now. In the last videos you've seen me, I've had like a green cash stack still from CG, but I pretty much spent all of it on fletching and smithing, and then also on like an onyx or two, maybe. I don't know. Um, okay, so here, there are my herbs, there are my seeds, whatever. I wonder if I should do maple seeds. They're 3.5k each. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should. Um, like if I don't have any of the other things left. Okay, so here are these are the results from like 74 to 86 smithing, and I think I already had like 5k or something. So I think I made like 40k gold bars at Blast Furnace, which that kind of sounds reasonable actually. I can move those. Okay. What else? I have these from what Mahogany Homes, which I think I've probably already shown that in a video, but it really has been a long time. So if I repeat something that I've already said before, then that's my bad, but bear with me. um, Here are some secondaries. These are just from killing Zammy. I had a task and I finished it there this morning. Um, I did 1,000 Bofa only Zora. Um, it took me 1,000 to get the magic fang. So, and I was using the Bofa, so I wasn't using a single thing of scales for all of those 1,000 kills. I had 200k, but since I did chambers, it started to get chipped away. But obviously, that's a lot, and that'll last me a long time. I wonder how much GP that's worth. 20, oh my, 22 mil. I have some day alt left over. I'm probably gonna bank day alt at some point because I kind of enjoy doing ZMI, and I would like to get to freaking soul runes and wrath runes at some point. I honestly never thought I would even consider uh, maxing on here. Like that's never been a goal of mine for RuneScape in general. But like the way that Iron Man is, you just stock up on so many like supplies and things that you end up having so much banked XP. And like it is really fun to be efficient when you're like being AFK and like I can just go fucking mine Dale and just get a stack of it. So then if I ever get a craving for RC, then I can go to ZMI and get like decent XP per hour. And then like when I start seeing the RC levels go up, I will definitely get addicted to that and then just keep going, which would be cool. Let's see what else. I'm sure some of you, if you're watching this, you watch a ton of other OSRS like Ramble things. Sebe has a video on his channel of doing like not 3-tick 4G, but there's like a less sweaty one, and it uses this Celastrus bark. So instead of turning these into battle staves, I've been collecting them. It uses this, but I know that I will mess up because I'm bad at tick manipulation stuff. Oh, I also have these, which I forgot about. I need to make those actually. And then the bottom is sort of miscellaneous again. Um, I have some of these to turn in. I think I've turned in like I don't know what the odds are of that evil chicken outfit, but I've turned in like 30 or 40 eggs, but no luck. I just recently made this tab, the I guess the third one you would say, for teleports because I wanted to reorganize this tab, which this is the juice. This is what I freaking love to see go up in numbers as I continue like doing things on the account. It's making pots is so fun, and then also using them. Like if when you have a giant stack of them, it literally just feels good to use them somewhere. Like it feels like you put in the time to make all the potions, and then like finally you're just getting to use it. And like when you have enough, then you can just pull them out and really grind something out, and supplies aren't a concern, which isn't always the case for Iron Men that like to PVM. I feel like some are would just like scrape by with just the number of pots that they need at the time. Okay, let's see what else. Sorry for that ramble. I these a lot of these are from the cocks that I did. So I made all of these from 86 herblore. When I hit it, I boosted the +4 to make all of these, and then I didn't have any torstals left. But these are all from my chambers that I did, which I will get into in a second. We're about to go to the PVM tab, I guess you could say. So probably gonna wait until I get like 87 herblore, so that way when I boost, it'll last longer. So I can make all of these more efficiently. I hate having to eat a freaking botanical pie after every level, or because then it's like every single minute you have to take like a 10-second break from making the pots to eat your fucking pie. All right. Anyway. Um, yeah, every once in a while I'll decant these all the 4 doses to see like the stacks that I have because that's what keeps me like motivated to do it. I have my food supplies. I have a lot of anglers. That's sort of what I do when I'm in class. Uh, and if I can, I'll like sit in the back of the class and just click on my screen every minute or so to build this stack up. As you can see, like I have 1,600 more raw ones. Um, there's a few pies to use to boost. I think I may try Cerberus boosted, but not until I'm like level 90. And if I do the medium clue grind before then to have a bunch of wild pies. I'm not gonna do wild pie boosting if I'm only gonna get up to like 20 kills or something, because that would be stupid. All right, now we can go down to the good tab, which is the PVM tab. So we'll take a look at it, all the things that I have. I say PVM, but there's also like I have full skilling outfits in here sometimes. The ones that I'm like actively using a lot. Otherwise, I'll put them in the POH, which I guess I should put that in there. But like my rogue's outfit, for example, is in the POH. Okay, so here's the tab. I honestly, I wish I knew where I was in the last video. I don't even know if I had a whip. Like that's how long it's been since I recorded a video. So I have a whip. I have DDS, the Poison Plus Plus, which I know this like literally probably doesn't even change anything in terms of DPS from like the Poison Plus or whatever that you can just buy. But these are the ones from Zammy. I have 3 Abbey Daggers. They're all from Sire. Don't worry, I didn't hit the 1 in 32k 3 times. I got a ham joint on Easy Clue 21. I was telling myself when I was like not motivated to make a ramble video, I was like, well, okay, here's an idea. How about I'll stack up 50 easy caskets and then open them and like I'll just ramble while I'm opening them, I guess, is what I was thinking. And I had like I think 15 or 16 stacked up and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna open 5. And then I got this on like the third one that I opened, which was insane because that's what I wanted in the first place. Which obviously it doesn't matter. I could go get the event RPG, but it's fucking cool, and I want to eventually get to Flasanis. So anyway, geez, I'm talking a lot. um, I mean, I feel like that's a really big stack of runite bolts, but like I'm never gonna use them because I have the bow. Um, I don't think anything up here is really out of the ordinary. Other than CG, I guess. Um, then I have this stuff. I got an onyx from Zolra after I had done all my Zenites, which I guess there's one, two, three, and then my magic tab is separate. I did end up completing all the Zenites. Let's see what else. I had all of this stuff. I'm gonna actually move this over here. I had these things together because it was like a wildy setup, basically. When I was killing Chaos Elemental for the deep hit, because like I could go buy all these things back very easily. Then I have 4,000 dragon arrows, all pretty much from CG. I think I did from all the chambers that I did. I'm pretty sure I got dragon arrows as a drop like once, which I thought was kind of nuts, but whatever. Oh shit. Okay. Uh, what tab was that in? Dude, if I would have fucking alked that, I got this last night. That's why I would have freaked out if I alked it. All right, I can alk those bad boys though now. Okay, so here's the magic tab. It really just has. I don't have an absurd stack of any runes. In fact, I'm kind of running low on deaths, which I guess part of becoming an Iron Man is actually to the point of using death runes now. I guess I will just have to shopscape and buy some eventually. But let's see, I have Trident with the Zora Fang. Oh, I also had the blowpipe. I never got the cert visage in 1,000 kills, which is a little sad, but it is what it is. I had the Major Arena 2 cape, have the Tormented, got the Staff of the Dead on like KC 80, something insane. Both of these are just from the little Dust Devils, not superiors, unfortunately. Or maybe that is fortunate, I don't know. Um, my pets, I was spooned. I got Beaver at 62 woodcutting, Phoenix at I have no idea what the KC is, but low. I'm only like 85 fire making or something. I got Younglift at 80 KC. I got Chaos Elemental. I can't remember what KC, but I didn't go dry for the pick. I did like 230 kills or something, but the pet was like much earlier than that. I just got this Jad like a couple nights ago on the death of Jad, not from turning the cape in. So that was kind of cool. I think that was KC10. Um, I have all of my God pages in here. I have not completed a book yet. I have been slacking on the clues. I have 2 extra Tan's Fangs. I got the jar from Zora. I have a dupe deck scroll. I have a dupe Torn Prayer scroll, which I'll probably just keep. I want to see how many of these I end up getting. I have a bunch of like things that barely break even, or just like piles of things to alch whenever I need. If I ever am doing like a big agility grind, then I'll just fucking alch during it because it keeps me like more engaged. That's what I like to do. And then I just throw the rest of my alchs at the bottom of this. I did a very small. I killed revs for like 2 or 3 hours one day. Um, and this is basically I made um, a tab just for all of that kind of shit. Because eventually I do plan to go to revs, and then these are various clue items that I need or have received as rewards. Okay, that's that. Damn, dude, I wish there was a way to pull up the collection log while you were skilling. Because I want to fucking go cut trees. Because I want crystal shards. Okay, well I'm gonna go cut some, and then how about I'll cut some and talk about them. I'll shoot the shit while I'm cutting them, and then I'll show the collection log at the end. But here's the thing, I have. Let me get where I'm going, and then I'm gonna show you one of the side things over here. I'll show you what I do, and for rare drops, I'll write down here. I'll just show you. I write down like the KC that I got things at, so that way I know. Here's the stuff for my main. I started it when I was on my main, so then of course when I started this account, I had to keep it going. So Gauntlet, we've already talked about all that because I know I had the bow in the last ramble. Here's Zulrah. Pretty fucking depressing, honestly. I didn't get anything for 209. Then 20 kills later, and like I don't. The blowpipe is like the least, uh, the worst unique to get, honestly, at that point for me. Because like the bow, I'm gonna use anywhere. But I wasn't really like gonna tell myself like, okay, I'm gonna grind Zulrah right now. Because my Slayer level was pretty low. So I think I did. I was like, I'll just do it for one kill, and or I mean not one kill, one drop. So I did that, and then I eventually got the blowpipe, as you can see at 209. And so then I left for like a long time, and just focused on Slayer. I think I was probably at like level 80 Slayer or something, and I was like, I just need to get to 87 because I want to do chambers with the boys. Uh, so yeah, I went back to Slayer. Then I came back and got an Onyx, and I was like, oh, this is like great. Like, I'm gonna get so many things because I got that like, I mean, only 20 kills after the Tan Spank. I was like, I'm gonna be Spoon. Then here you go, 300 kills later, I get another Onyx. Then 100 kills later, I get another Blowpipe, and then I'm like, okay, well, surely it'll be something else next. This is when I'm at 653, and then this is over winter break, so I'm done from school and I'm at home in Oklahoma uh, with my parents, and I literally I would wake up and get on my laptop and just fucking go kill Zora. So while I was there, I did 653 all the way to 1022, and I got the 1022 literally like on Christmas Eve, or something. Like it was a Christmas present. It was freaking great, dude. But yeah, so I wanted to get the Magic Fang because I had done like two raids with my brother, who's another Iron Man, and neither of us had the Magic Fang, and our DPS on the Mage Hand was complete shit. Uh, so we now we both have the Magic Fang, and the raids are a lot better, which is fun. Let's see what else. Okay, so I did some Sire somewhere in here too. I got spooned and unsired at 23, and then got back to on rate here, and and like look, all of my shit is like not good either. I got like 23, I got a dagger. 203, I got a whip. Then I got a dagger. Then I finally got a bludgeon piece, which I realize I'm complaining, and I have four unsireds and under 300 KC, so like fuck me. But on my main account too, I did some sire, and I had three unsireds there, and none of those were bludgeon piece. So it took me like seven unsireds before I got a single bludgeon piece, and I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be like one and two. And then when I got the first bludgeon piece, I got super motivated to keep grinding out sire. So I did some more and got a fourth or a fifth unsired, and it was another dagger, and I was like, "You're shitting me right now." Also, I did Chaos Elemental. I got the pet at 56. I kind of just, I don't remember what exactly I was doing, but I was like just burnt of it a little. I mean, not, I wouldn't say that I've really been burnt of this game, but like I was just annoyed with what I was doing at the time. And I went and killed Chaos Elemental. And it took like a few days, but I got a D pick on 214 KC. I just used the super far, so you like lure him south to the fence, and then you go run all the way west, um, near the resource area, and then he's at the end of his like wandering range, and then you can just sit there and shoot him. I saw probably like three PKers, like no joke. I don't think I actually got PK'd once, which is insane. Normally, whenever I do something in the wildy, I end up getting PK'd, so I was not looking forward to it. But I think I saw like 3 PKers ever, and I logged from two of them. And then the other one, I can't remember, but I don't think I ever got actually PK'd like and sent back. Okay, then here. Sorry, I shouldn't have been spoiling what's underneath. Anyway, so here you have Zammy. That's interesting. I just paused there because I'm looking at OBS and it doesn't show when my cursor goes from here into here, it changes to like the little text editor icon that looks like a capital I, and it doesn't show up on OBS. But anyway, uh, I wanted to do some Zammy with the Bofa, and so I went there, and as you can see, what is 72B? Okay, so I some of these things I have to put like a letter after to like give a little more context. So on my first drop I saw was the shard one, and it was on kill count 72 from the boss, instead of like from the minion. Then basically it started pouring after that. I got a Staff of the Dead, got a Spear, got the Steam Battle Staff. So after I got the Spear, I turned it into a Hosta, and that's like what I've been using to raid with, because I don't have a Kraken Tentacle yet. But um, yeah, I've been raiding with the Z Hosta. And then so I left after like I went for the back to back. So I think I had 83 or 84 KC, and then I left. Um, and didn't come back until like literally yesterday. I finally got the decks from Cox, which I'll talk about in a moment too. I finally got the decks, and then I was like, well, I've been telling myself I will go to God Wars, so that's where the fuck we're going. And I went to go get a Slayer test, and I got Greater Demons. So I went back and I got the Steam Battle Staff last night, and then I got the hilt this morning on like my first trip back, and I only had like 20 left on task. So that was kind of great. Um, then But notice I only have one shard one, and actually, when I got that shard one, I died. So like the shard popped up, and I didn't go pick it up right away, and I was trying to flick, but I was distracted from the shard, and I was anti-flicking, and so the minions were fucking popping me. That was not fun. Kind of sad too. Literally, my first God Wars drop disappeared. I gave it back to the gods. Okay, so then so between all of these coxers are very recent. Like most within the last month, and like most within the last 2 weeks. Um, so the S here means I saw it. I can pull up my raid data tracker too. So the last 3 months, which is all of these are on this account. See, I'll do AC Cox 138. Okay, so I did because I did one on a tablet instead of on this laptop, and I hadn't signed into RuneLight on the tablet yet, which I'll talk about that too in a minute. But so this is what I did. This is everything I got. Um, I'll go back here. It tells the story better. So I got the hat, or I didn't get the hat. What the fuck am I saying? So I don't know how to solo raids, so I'm doing basically duos or trios with my friends in real life that I know that play. Um, and two of them are mains, and then the other one is my brother, who is also an iron. So it's hard for us to duo together, because we're both shit at the game. We're getting better though. It's fun. Um, but so in a trio, we saw this hat on KC9. It was for my friend that's a main. Then this 32 we saw an arcane, on my 32nd KC, and that was to the same guy that had the hat. And at this point, I was like, I remembered everything that I ever knew about chambers from when I did them on my main. Like I was to that point, and all I ever did on my main was like trio or 4 man or stuff, like other things like that. Like I never tried to sweat it out or anything. Then once I got there and I saw those drops, I was like, all right, well, what about duos? Like if I do duos, then it's like a 50-50 shot basically of me getting the drop or the other person. So I started doing duos. and I actually was doing them in We Do raids. There, I know people talk shit about We Do raids, but it's kind of fucking nice. Like, some people in there are actual grinders. Like, if you go on there at the same time you normally play, then like you will eventually find a group of people from there that like are down to raid a lot. Um, Let me move that. That's driving me crazy. You will find a group of people that is like willing to raid and like grind the shit out with you. Um, so anyway, I don't remember why the fuck I got off on that. Um, so I did. I met a dude on there from the UK, and we have been grinding duos like fucking crazy. And we started around like when I had KC 50 or so, and this 57 was from a duo. That was the first drop I had seen as a duo, and it was in his name. Um, and then we literally there was like over the last week there were several days where I would do like 15 to 20 raids a day. Like I was fucking grinding it. Then here I got a Dins, or I didn't get it. I keep saying that. This was we were doing a duo, and then we kept doing duos, and then like eventually we were having trouble with them, so we just wanted to get a plus one. So we got a plus one, and the plus one had like 20% of the points and got the Dins. And of course he was complaining about it too. Like I hadn't seen anything yet, and I would have been or I hadn't gotten a drop yet. I would have been fucking happy with the Dins. But whatever, people will complain if it's not what they want, so I don't blame them. And at this point, look, I didn't get a torn prayer scroll until 91 KC, which is kind of insane. Like there's supposed to be 1 in 33, and I think the wiki says like 2x 1 in 33, so maybe you get like two chances at that every chest. So I should have gotten that by like KC 16, and I didn't get it until 91, which is insane. Um, And I know I'm not doing solo raids, but I'm not leeching either. Like I have the bow and I have the hosta, and like I know raids. Like I'm not just sitting there with like 10k points. Like I'm getting, if I'm in a trio, I'm getting 33%. If I'm in a duo, I'm getting like I was actually surprised at this, but like if I'm duoing, even with people that have like sights, sang and stuff, like I will get 50% of the points. I think on these dexes that I ended up getting on 134 and 135, literally back to back, same drop, same guy in a duo. Um, I had like 48% of the points in both of the raids. But I mean, I finally got the dex, and I'm super happy about that because, which I will get into in a second, but it is like it really is helping my goals. Um, Like that's how I'm even able to go to Zami and like have fun there and stuff. Which by the way, I what I ended up doing was 8-0 Zami, and I've had a 19 kill trip was the best that I've done so far, and that was after I got rigor. Before I had rigor, my best was like 11, I think. Um, so yeah, dude, like the Bofa method there is fun as hell. Like it feels, it makes me feel like I'm beasting, even though like it's pretty cheesy. Like it makes you feel good. um, okay, so I finally got the dex. Look, it took 2.45 million personal points, so that I was averaging like almost 20k points a raid. Took me 134, and then the very next raid I got the same drop. I was thinking, like, imagine if I would have gotten an arcane. That would have been ridiculous to get see nothing until 134, but then you have both prayer scrolls done. That would have been cool. Okay, so miscellaneous. I got the all four Zenites here. In 1402, it's not like it was above rate, but the fact that I ended up getting a second one on the last task that I did, I got two in one task. That made me so much closer to rate. Like I only had two at 1300 KC, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm fucked. I'm gonna be one of those people that goes so dry, but then it all worked out. Um, I got my first whip on KC 145, which I was just considering deleting this from this list today because, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not important at all, but it's like interesting to me, and like, I think I'll probably leave it on there. I think it's cool to if you ever want to look, like, you ever have a friend that made an Ironman and they go dry on their whip, and then like you can go back and look and see when you got your first one because like you know how they're feeling at that moment when they're going for their first whip. I got the hammer at 548. Got the trident at literally KC4. Easy clue, or I got ham joints on 21 easy clues, which I had mentioned earlier. I got the fish barrel on exactly 250 permits. Got the jab pet at 10 KC. Then here I had a few notes for my Slayer stuff, which I'm sure you can find like an efficient Slayer block list and stuff, but sometimes I like don't want to do whatever tasks it wants you to do a lot or something, and I'll end up like, dude, I only got one fucking crystal shard. I just completely stopped myself from finishing my own sentence, and I do not have any clue what I was trying to say. Anyway, yeah, I only got one crystal shard. That's kind of fucked. So we'll go look at the collection log soon. Actually, we'll do it right now. No, we won't. I'm gonna finish this inventory at least. Maybe get one more crystal. Okay, so here are my stats. I'm almost 98. I mean, not almost, but like I'm pretty much a mil, uh, 1.2 mil from 99 range. So this will probably be my first combat 99, especially if I continued doing God Wars, because you're just sitting there buffing uh, as you do these days. I want to get some agility soon. I want to get by the time I'm at 91 Slayer, I'm gonna have the shortcut for the Taverley dungeon, so that way I can get to serve without bringing a pie. Like I want to be able to do that part easily. Which like I know it's probably stupid, but like that's the way that my mind works. So I'll get that shortcut before I start grinding out serve. The thing that like happens to me is like as soon as I unlock something or like realize that I can do a certain piece of content, then like I will literally go there and not leave until I get what I need. So like that's why I did 134 raids, but all like very quickly in the grand scheme of things. All right, I know you can just click your profile. Okay, never mind. I don't think I've ever actually picked up the collection log um, on this account. Okay, so here we go. Sire, we talked about that. The abyssal head actually was not from Sire though. Let's see. I haven't done any barrows yet. I'll get there eventually though. Chaos Elemental 214. I never got the freaking Dragon 2H. That's kind of weird. Huh. DKs. All I've done is gotten my B ring. I didn't get a Dragon Axe or anything yet. But now that I have 77 RC, actually, whenever I get the next Dagonoth task, I'm probably gonna do the Elite Diary and then go start doing these at DKs because I fucking love killing DKs. I would love the pets. I want all the rings too, and I need Dragon Axes. So my bad. Okay, fight caves. That's kind of cool actually. That's green because I've never had that before. Here we have CG. One day I'll go back and get the blade. I do think I'll do that. This is what I was working on earlier today. So I started, I finished my Zammy task this morning, and then I wanted to go do uh, Grardor. What I really want, well, I want the hilt first of all. I want to go to Corp on this account as soon as possible, and I do not want to. I don't know. It's weird. Like oh shit, I forgot to tell you guys about that, but we'll go there in a minute. So I finished the Zammy task, and then I wanted to continue to do God Wars Dungeon. So I started learning this method. There is a video by GE Challenge, which maybe I'll link this in the description. Um, I would love for someone to record a version of it with Gerardor highlighted. Like he has this awesome method where you click in between the door and the altar. And that is like those red clicks, of course, like stall the boss out for a second, and you take 0 damage, and it looks easy as hell, and like doesn't waste any stamina. Uh, but I tried it a bunch this morning. I got 1 kill, but like I was tanking hits all along the way, and like then I've tried it like 3 other trips, and I died every time. So I've spent a lot of freaking money today for on dying because I was figuring out Gerardor. But um, so I'm doing 7-0 Bandos, and you can see in the bottom right here, I have a 10 kill trip. That was the best that I've done so far. I can't believe I just messed my screen sizing up again. Um, okay, but I had a 10 kill trip at Bandos. I've had two 10 kill trips there actually. So I really want to get the Tassies to also like I hate right now when I'm at Chambers, I am doing I have crystal legs. Like I pretty much would just exclusively wear crystal legs. That's why I was just going to um chop those teaks because I wanted crystal shards to charge my fucking crystal legs. Giant mole. I didn't even know I had done this. I think it was for a diary I guess for the Falador hard maybe. I got spooned the buckets, but I haven't really killed a Spory in a very long time. Kind of slacking on that. Let's see what else. I did 13 KQ kills. With dude, it was kind of fun. Not gonna lie, they made. I think it used to be where the ropes didn't stay until you had the elite diary done, but now it's that the ropes to get down to the KQ they stay there as long as you have the hard diary done, which I do. So it's actually not too terrible. I think what I'm gonna do whenever I get cal fight tasks, I'll try to do like 20 kills per task at KQ, so that way I can just chip away at the KQ head. What else do we have? Kraken. I don't have anything here yet. Um, I just want the tentacle, and then I will probably use my fifth block spot whenever I finish the Lumbee Elite. I'll probably block Kraken. That's what I'm thinking, at least. But I might look around first and see what other things are commonly blocked. Like what would be efficient to block if I want the most Slayer XP. Which I think it might be Kraken, dude. I feel like Kraken get assigned too often. I did not know there was a button to go to combat achievements. That's kind of dope. Armadillo, I have 1 kill because I had to get the frozen key piece. This is kind of fucking crazy, and these were all filled in at 134. But I'm going for a second spear because right now I have a Hosta, and I want an actual spear for Corp, and then I'll of course I'll have to turn the Hosta into the lance at some point. I did a few next kills just on the day of release. That's literally the first um, big piece of. I mean, I don't know if it would even if you could even say it was big, but it was the first like new PVM content since uh, I've started playing. And like I want to say I started at like the beginning of 2020, like pretty much as the pandemic began. I think I started like a little bit after the Nightmare release, or like the Nightmare was coming out, but I had no idea. Like I hadn't been playing long enough to know about like blogs and stuff. Like the reward blogs and all that kind of shit that like uh, precedes the release of content. So I've done 1 kill at the regular Nightmare just so that way whenever I want to I can go to Phosanius. But I want a few things. I'll need the occult before I go to Phosanius. I think because it's free DPS. Like I don't think I'm gonna waste my like I need to get 93 Slayer anyway for Thermi. But whatever. Okay. I'm all over the fucking place and my throat is dry. I wonder if you can tell. I haven't really killed any of these. I've killed 50 Vorkath. Um, Here's Zora. It's a little depressing. 2 Onyxes, Jar, 3 of these, and then literally if you would have gone, I got this on 1022, and then I did the back-to-back, of course. But like at 1022, I didn't have the magic fang, and all I had was 3 blowpipes. That fucking blows me. All right, here's chambers. 138 completed. 2 deck scrolls. Not too shabby. Oh, and I got the scythe. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Clues. I don't really think I have like anything that crazy. Um, except that the ham joint is probably the best clue piece that I have. I don't have any of the shoes in terms of mediums. I don't even think I have any of the. I think I had a rune heraldic thing at one point, and I outed it like not knowing. Okay, maybe not. I was thinking there. Yeah. The crozier. That's what it was for the hard clue step at the. Or maybe it's not hard. Maybe it's elite. But at the volcano, I think it's hard. You need a crozier and a headband or something, and I alked this because it was worth like 7K or something, and like I didn't realize I needed it for a clue, which that's my bad. Like normally I feel like I would know that type of thing, but I didn't. I have one God D'hide shield, which as you know are pretty rare. Elites, I've done 0. I've had an elite clue in my bank. I think like it's the first elite clue I got on this account, which honestly that kind of pisses me off. I probably haven't done any masters either. That will be different next time, to be honest. Like I will put in effort to change that. I haven't completed any of these yet, but I'm pretty close on Zami and Bandos. I have a few of the scroll books. I don't think anything else in here is really worth showing. Um, Mahogany Homes? No. I haven't done any Sepulcher. I did like 10 LMS games. Oh, 17. And I got 2 kills. You can see just how bad I am. I have approximately 0 experience ever doing anything with LMS. It was honestly insanely fun though, and when I got those kills, I was really hyped. I don't have any of these, but I'm not gonna lie, I do want one of the fishing rods for when I'm at anglers. I feel like it would be cool. And I hate using up an inventory. It's definitely not worth it to go get this, but like I hate not like having one inventory space just like unavailable to everyone else during the fuck me. My mind is going all over the place. It's probably not worth it to go out of your way to get that barbarian rod or the fishing rods that you can hold. But I hate having an inventory space just unavailable when I'm at anglers. It just feels weird. Um, I've done a fair bit of this just from doing collecting red spider eggs because I've never done Sarachnis, which will also change at some point. I'm pretty sure these were all like imps and orcs. Like I never really killed. I killed like the Revenant Dark Beast or something like that, but uh, they were really hard for me to kill, honestly, with like what I was willing to risk going in there. So, and I was like not really profiting even ether when I was killing them. So I don't know what I'll do eventually, but I'll probably do something. You're shooting stars. I have. It's interesting that it only shows one of these because I have bought enough to recolor the whole set. Um, I'm not gonna buy a recolor with Marks of Grace. If I ever did a recolor, it would be in Sepulcher, which I have not done. But so all of these extra ones have been turned into staminas. Skilling pets. Tazar, I have never killed. Slayer. I've killed like 1,000 brine rats and didn't get a brine saber. What's miscellaneous? All this shit. I've had one Pharaoh Scepter. I'll get another eventually for like the master stuff. Um, I got this while doing an Elves Slayer task in Priv. It was kind of crazy actually. Um, So yeah, that's everything. This was longer than I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, I hit play and didn't really know what the hell I was gonna say. But right now, I'm probably gonna go back to Bandos. Honestly, I've been having fun, even though. Okay, no, actually, let me talk a little bit longer about what my future goals are. So I will actually pull it up on Google Chrome. How about that? I don't know if you guys have heard of this thing called Google Keep, but you basically, it's like the Notes app on your iPhone, except you can use it across devices. So like I can add notes to it on here, um, on my laptop, and then I can like view them on my phone, or like if I'm in class, then I can like quickly type something on my phone. So like for example, I have a groceries one, I have homework, and then I have OSRS resolutions. So so I have a section for drops and then a section for skilling. And so what that looks like for me is one is getting for skilling. I want to get the agility level for the Cerberus shortcut, which I already told you at that one point. Um, that's apparently the shortcut's only level 80, so I have like three or only it was only actually only two agility levels for that, so that's kind of nice. I'll probably just get that like whenever I get my first Hellhounds task at 91 Slayer. Um, I want to get Rune Dark Smithing. Just let me say this: I do not bring my blowpipe into raids and have not really used it ever. The blowpipe. I mean, like the bow is too fucking good. I'll go ahead and just show this on here. So then, at the time that I wrote this, I needed 58k gold ore, but I think I've done like 38k since then. So I mean, but I don't know for sure. So I'll put a question mark and update that. Here, this is accurate. I need 210k broad arrows to get to dragon darts, which would just be cool to have. And like, I would kind of like to get the viable skills done, like done as in term, like when I say done, I mean get them to 99 or like whatever the max on like the if I need an unlock in that skill, then like I'll just go and grind it out. So that way I don't have like a giant cash stack at any point in my bank and like know that half of that needs to be delegated to those skills. Like I'd rather just get it over with. Then here, amethyst mining. Um, you know how that is. Which honestly, I probably don't need to do amethyst mining anytime soon. It would be cool to have for AFK, but like, and it would be better than rune darts. But again, I do not use my blowpipe even, so I don't know. We'll see. Here we have this, the drops, the PVM items. These are like the goals that are a lot of people will probably find interesting because it's like when you're not skilling, it is like what you're going to do in the game is like kill a boss to get some rare item. Um, so this is my first goal. These aren't necessarily in order. They sort of are, but except this Bandos I'm doing right now. This is what I'm working on right now. And by Bandos completion, really I mean Tassies and Hilt, but I really doubt it would be pretty much impossible to get Tassies and Hilt and not Chestplate. So if I end up getting basically I put until completion here to like keep me motivated to get the hilt because I like naturally you should get the rest all the armor before the hilt. So like we'll see. Um the 93 Slayer, of course, is like my first giant Slayer milestone. I don't love Serb. I guess so 91 would be the biggest thing. Um like a bigger milestone that comes before 93, except all the only thing that's different is I'll go kill the big dog until I get Prims, and then I probably will not go back. Prims and Picasians, but ideally just Prims because I like for Slayer. I don't know. Prims would just be the best, I think, to get first, but anyway, this is what I still need from Zammy is the spear number 2. I have all the other drops. I don't have the tentacle yet, but like I'm killing Kraken, the big one. Whenever I get tasks, which isn't too common, but whatever. So after I get Bando's stuff, I'm probably gonna go back to Chambers. Let me just log out of my account real quick, actually, or let me fucking go back to that tree. And yes, I know I'm using a rune axe, dude. I hate my life too. Don't worry. So I'm gonna get my items from Bandos, go back to Cox, and I plan to camp there until I get something fun. Uh, that could even just be a dance. I just want to see something other than a prayer scroll. That's really what it comes down to. Um, then I want to if I get Pegasians, then I will go ahead and grind out Ranger boots. I wish I would do that right now, but like I am so motivated to do like Bandos, and then after I do Bandos, then I'll be like I want to go back to Chambers. Like I don't want to sit there and farm medium clues, but eventually it'll happen. I think I've done like 40 or something. Um, I want to go to Nightmare, obviously, as you can tell, and I already mentioned it about the ham joint. Like I really am excited to go to Nightmare. I don't know what it is about the boss, but something about getting those drops is like very impressive to me as an Iron Man, and so I want to be able to say that I have done that. Uh, this is sort of like a. I'm gonna go ahead and move this. This is sort of like a far-reaching goal. Like, let me fucking be consistent here. Far-reaching. So like if somehow all of this happens within 2022, I get all the way to 95 Slayer and I've done this shit, which probably will not happen. But just in case that happens, I want to have a few of those far-reaching goals that will keep me motivated, and like that's what I could work on after. But like I need to figure out some appropriate orderings, like and things to kill in order and what. But I do want to learn TOB eventually. If I'm ever gonna have a blood rune or a blood weapon from Tob, like I'm gonna earn it myself, and like that is really inspiring to learn Tob. So maybe I'll get there someday. But I think that's it. I'm glad I got these crystal shards. Um, I'm probably about to go gear up for Bandos. I'm probably gonna start uploading this video, but maybe not. I might do it tonight, like when I go to bed, because as you can see, probably even just in my screen recordings, I'm still on my laptop, and it's just like a shit show trying to record stuff right now. Like I had to make my window super small, and then it's just a pain in the ass, really. So I'll probably upload the video tonight, like as as I'm asleep, so that way it doesn't slow down my fucking PC for everything I want to do. All right, well, if you made it this far, type a damn one in the chat, please. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But have a good one. Enjoy whatever grinds you're working on. I would love to hear. Really, I mean that. Comment down below. That would be cool. If you make rambles, also comment, and I would like to see and listen. I need things to listen to as always when I'm gaming hard. Right now, I just discovered today that Saw Kid has a YouTube channel, so I'm about to listen to some of his rambles. Uh, yeah, have a good one. Thank you.